Hi, everyone. We're live. It's Lisa. I decided to come live tonight. It's Tuesday for a little bit, see who comes on, who joins us, who might want an angel card pull, who might run a short angel card reading, or who may have a question or two for me regarding everything that's happening kind of astrologically. I've had a lot of people ask me about Trump. I always swore I wouldn't talk politics, but as a nurse, it's hard not to when I'm seeing him in this state, and I see him struggling to breathe when he takes off his mask. And I know as soon as the steroids stop working, this man is going to crash, and it makes me very nervous. I don't always agree with his policies. I don't agree with him personally, but that doesn't mean I don't wish him well, and we should all do the same to stay in white light energy, right? Always wish the person well. Always wish the person good health and that they'll get better. I just have this big black cloud around him, and my angels keep giving me not so great messages. So I thought I would come on, even though I said I would never do a reading that talked politics. I really felt the need to pull a few cards for Donald Trump because so many people have been asking me, and I don't make sure I have these right. I don't want to leave it up in the air that I didn't answer to my peoples, right, that are on here. So let me just pull a couple of quick cards, and then let's pull a card for you guys. Let's see what's going on in your life. I have 3 people that are here. Give me a thumbs up, please. Please like the video. Let me know you're here. Hopefully you're subscribed and you hit the notification bell so I know you're here. And we'll pull some angel cards and some oracle cards as well for anybody that's here, okay? My website is listed down below at northernlights.one, where you can contact me for a private reading. And there's also a donations of love button if you'd like to give to PayPal to help me sponsor the channel, help me buy new cards, new equipment, help me keep the channel up and running. I'm very grateful to those who have. Hi, Lynn. Nice to see you. I was told by my angels to come on tonight. Hi, Cindy. And I said I would never talk politics, but being told by my angels that I need to for a few minutes. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. Just for a couple of minutes, and then we'll switch over to pulling angel cards for you guys, okay? I really, as a nurse, I'm so drawn to pulling cards for him. I feel for him. I don't think he's doing well. I think he's sicker than we're being led to believe. When he took his mask off last night, when he came back to the White House, and you could see him sitting up as straight as he could or standing up as straight as he could and really trying to catch his breath, really huffing and puffing. I know as soon as the steroids stop, which they will in the next couple of days, he's going to crash, and I'm really worried about that. Okay, my angels have been coming to me a lot about that. So I wanted to talk to all of you, see how you feel, see if you had comments. And I did want to pull a couple of cards, okay? We'll do that quickly, and then we'll get to you guys because I don't want to waste a lot of time on politics, things I never said I would. The Emperor, and here he is, right? Let me pull this up a little bit here. The Emperor. Sitting pretty, right? Or at least sitting like he's it's interesting that it looks like a kind of a Ming Dynasty kind of card to me, the Emperor, whenever it comes up. It looks like a China card, which is fascinating that he always calls it the China virus, which is so upsetting and intrusive. But I do feel that this is him. And let's see what cards are crossing him. I'm only going to pull like 5 cards, see what's crossing him, see what energies we have around him, which is the Queen of Wands. Okay. This is a woman who's around him, okay? And I don't feel like this is Melania. It's not that a woman he's involved with, but I think there's another woman who's definitely, it could be Nancy Pelosi very well, you're right, but it also could be somebody like Hicks who's caught the coronavirus and now is a super spreader. And I really think it's going to damage his career. It's really going to make a big, as if he hasn't done enough, right? I can't see the cards in the light here. The Moon. So secrets are going to come out. And we knew this, right? We knew this was going to happen. Everyone who's writing to me and asking me to pull some cards knew that there was something he's hiding, something he's not talking about, something that is hidden, or the doctors are keeping us in the dark about. I can tell you from my personal use or my personal one-on-one with patients who have had COVID as a nurse, They don't give the steroid dexamethasone. I can't even say it. They don't give the steroid use unless they have COVID pneumonia. So I am concerned that he's struggling to breathe. I think as long as he stays on the steroid, he's going to be fine. But I think once he comes off the steroid is when he's really going to be a problem. The Four of Cups, Four of Emotions right now, they're way up in the air. He's not even looking at the cups down below. I mean, this person in this card actually looks like they're not feeling ill. He's being handed a cup. It's like he's being handed a choice here. And I don't know if the choice is what he wants, but he's certainly not paying attention to anything that's already around him, and spreading a lot of unhealthy habits in the death card, which comes up. And I don't mean this is his ultimate death as so much as an ending to maybe what he's been going through. I really wish that that he would finally admit that this is a problem and really pay attention to it. I think that's my biggest concern, is that instead of saying, yes, this is a problem, he's saying, oh, don't let this dominate you. Look at me. I've maintained myself. Well, not everybody in the world has 8 doctors looking after them, right? So let's continue to live in the white light, work in the white light energy, and send him healing. And everyone in the, I think 13 people that have now been, hi, Asta. So glad you subscribed to the channel. Oh, I lost everybody for a second there. Glad to have you. Sharon, you can be added. Absolutely. I haven't even started. So I'm just shuffling now. And Lynn was the first one here. So Lynn, I'm gonna pull some cards, some tarot cards. Do you have a question you want answered, hon, or do you want me to just pull a card and see what I get from the angels? So like I started to say, though, let's all send love and light towards Trump and towards anyone who's ill in the country for their best, highest and best healing, for what it is they need to accomplish at this point, okay? I only like to send love and light. I would never send anything but. So if you're with me, jump on the train. I don't know why this light is doing this. I'll try to adjust this here a little bit. You can hear my cat meowing in the background, who definitely wants to go outside and is not a happy camper that I said no. Just like a 2-year-old child does not want me saying no. So Lynn, did you have a question, hon? Or do you want me to just pull a card for you? Cindy, how about you? My first 2 people in line. Guys, anyone who's here, if you can give me a thumbs up that you like the video, I appreciate it. Or leave me a comment down below. That's even better. Subscribe. No questions, Cindy. And any angel messages for you. Let me check. Let's pull a card for you, Lynn, and see what we get. We have the 2 of Wands. Really lovely. So this is a choice, Lynn. And I think you can see the wands here. This is a choice between, you see how the waters are a little bit rough around him? I think that the messages I'm getting from mom and dad and from your angels is simply to be able to take a step back from time to time, okay? I know how caring and loving and gentle you are, but I feel like the more you think about maybe what you could have done differently or what you didn't do differently, is very upsetting. You were a wonderful daughter, the angels say, and just know how much your mom knew how much you loved her, okay? And that's really important for you to know. We're human, okay? We can't be perfect, right? We can't do the perfect thing every moment of every day. And I think that's an important thing to remember when we not only look at the cards, but kind of look at how things have landed for us in life. So definitely be easier on yourself. Be gentle. Be more gentle on yourself, Lynn. That's what the angels are telling me. Okay? Don't be so hard on yourself. You do a lot of thinking when you're riding, I'm hearing. And I know you do a lot of thinking when you're driving as well. But your mom would love it if you got to the point where you didn't think of her and get teared up, where you thought of her with her smile and it made you smile, because she's very much at peace and very much loving being with your dad. Again, okay? I hope that helped, Lynn. Cindy, no questions? You want me to just pull a card for you, hon? Okay, the card I pulled for you, if I can see it, is the Lover's card. So this could either be absolutely all about romance and the lovers and getting together with somebody up close, or a relationship improving. Or it could also be somebody that you're, something that's happening at work as far as working together as a team. And that's what I'm hearing might be more for you, Cindy. I don't know if there's someone at work that you're having trouble with. Such a good message. I have to stop crying daily. It's hard. I know, Lynn. I know how hard it is, hon, but your mom is happy. She wants you to know that. And most of the crying you're doing, I know you miss her, but most of the crying is because you feel like you remember something you should have done or could have done differently. And she's saying you were such a wonderful daughter, as you all three were. So to please let that go. Okay. We're all human. We all did the best we can do. And she's very, very happy. Okay, Lynn? So Cindy, I feel like this is more about you and work, surrounding work. Okay. Like I said, it could literally be about lovers and a relationship you're in, but I feel like this is more somebody that you're working with, that you're struggling working with. Maybe you don't see eye to eye. Maybe there's something, you're trying to get a new kitchen manager. Okay. So are you stuck with yeah. Hi, Julie. Are you stuck with the kitchen manager you have until you find someone? Is that what's up, Cindy? Because I feel like there's a lot of disagreements between the two of you. Yeah. Okay. Because I don't feel like things are going well. And this, bringing her out of the water like this is telling me that, and you see, like, he looks like kind of a shadow figure, the male in this. So hard to see. He doesn't look as real as she does. So you're just waiting on this person to miraculously appear is kind of what I'm hearing. So I don't know if they're being trained someplace else, but I feel like they're going to kind of scoop in and save the day, which is what I'm hearing. Oh, my pleasure, Lynn. Thank you for liking, hon. You guys can, if you want to leave comments for me to do. Yeah, that makes sense. Hi, Queenie. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm glad, Cindy. So know that this person is on their way and it's really going to help. Okay, it's going to make a big difference for you. Could be any time. So I feel like within the next, I got the number 13 for some reason. So within the next 13 days, if that makes sense. Do you know when they're planning on starting? Are they training somewhere? And they're going to be starting, or are you hiring fresh? What did I just do? I made a mess. I am well, thank you. I'm pulling individual cards for people unless you have a question. Cindy, they don't know who it is yet. Okay, I feel like it's going to be a very quick turnaround. I'm hearing the number 13, and I don't think it's 13 months. I think it's 13 days. So I would imagine by the end of October, you'll definitely have somebody in place, somebody that you can get along with better. It makes it really difficult, I'm hearing, to get your work done effectively when you're constantly having to run the kitchen, which is what I'm hearing. So it's like not okay that you're doing double duty here. So they need to get somebody in there for you as quickly as possible. Julie, you're next. Yes, that makes sense, Cindy. So glad you guys are here. This is awesome. So Julie, you have a question for me, hon? Otherwise, I will just pull a card because I'm shuffling the Gilded Tarot deck, getting everything all shuffled. Julie says, I was wondering if you could tell me what will be the positive consequences of the letter I sent to my sister. Of course, Ashley. Everyone in line can have a question. I think you're next, actually. What the positive consequences will be? I think, I don't think it's going to be handled very well by your sister. Does that make sense to you? I feel like she's not going to be a happy camper getting this letter. Did you set some boundaries or set some things? Say some things, maybe. I don't feel like it was like against her, but say some things that kind of made it very clear what your intentions were. Does that make sense? She needs to know if you will go to. Okay, so is that what you put in the letter, Julie? Because I'm feeling like when she gets it, she's not going to really like the letter, but I think there are things that she needs to hear. Boundaries, yeah. And I definitely heard the word boundaries. So I think, hello, please, everyone that's joining me, please give me a thumbs up, please, that you like the reading. It really helps me move my channel along. Thank you. And I will get to everyone, I promise. So Julie, I think once she gets the letter and you know she's gotten it, you will hear from her. strong boundaries, but I think you really need to talk to her. I think the letter is not going to cut it. I know she's not listening, and I know we're coming up on Mercury retrograde next week on the 13th. So now would be a good time, but I don't think just hearing it or just seeing it in a letter is going to be enough. I think you guys need to talk through it, and I know you don't want to do that because of her reactions, because I'm hearing that very clearly from the angels. But if you don't want to address it, I don't feel like she's going to get it just from the letter. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Does that answer your question? Because I don't see positive consequences coming out of the letter. I know that's the question you asked me. I think if anything, it's going to stir the pot a little bit more, and I think the positive consequences are going to be when you actually talk to each other about it. Okay? Okay. So somebody wrote that they thought they were next. So let me see who I have in line here, and I will absolutely go in order, so no worries. You guys don't need to worry. Okay, Asta, you're next, and then Sharon Q. You're after Asta. It was Lynn, Cindy, Asta, and then Sharon Q. So Asta, do you have a question for me, hon? Or do you want me to just pull a message? You're so welcome, Julie. I wish you the best with that. I know setting boundaries can be really hard to do. Just want a message? Okay, Asta. Let's see what the angels want to give you as a message today. Oh, I have the devil card. Now, the devil is a Capricorn, okay? So I don't know if there's a strong Capricorn in your life, but quite often the devil comes up when there's an issue around you. Of course, Bianca. Just hang on there, the devil. Does that make you laugh? I don't think this is about you. I think this is somebody who's around you that's giving you a lot of grief. It could be a Capricorn because the devil is often represented as a Capricorn. That's their card. But it could also mean addiction. Somebody around you has addiction issues. Somebody might be drinking too much or anything like that. It's someone, I don't see any issues. It's someone else's energy. But it's somebody around you is what I'm hearing. And if they're not already here, they will be coming in. Okay. So it could just be the fact that someone's going to be around you. I don't necessarily, like I said, I don't think it's you. So I think this is going to be somebody that is around. It could be your ex. Did your ex drink or have a problem with addictions at all? He's a Capricorn. Okay, that might make sense. We are coming into Mercury retrograde. During Mercury retrograde, quite often past exes or past relationships will come to the forefront again. So it could be that this card is coming up to kind of warn you that he may come forward again to try to talk to you. There may be something that he feels is unfinished business as of the 13th. We're in the pre-shadow right now for Mercury retrograde. So there are a lot of strong energies around Mercury that are happening right now. And it's like reconciliation, it's regrouping, it's restructuring, it's reworking, it's reorganizing. It's all the re's, right? When you come to Mercury retrograde, and he could definitely be coming back just to talk to you, maybe to close the book, or he could be trying to come back. So I don't know how you feel about that, Asta. Can you tell me any more about the situation? Because I'm feeling like this could be your ex coming back because he's a Capricorn. Coming back and like I said, paying attention to what he has to say. Yeah, he cheated. Okay, so you let him go, and I don't feel like the book is totally closed. I don't feel like it may be in your mind, but it's not in his. So he may come back during Mercury retrograde next week or after. It goes until you blocked him, but he knows where you are, right? He knows how to find you. It's not dangerous though. It's just that he doesn't feel he was heard, and he wants to be heard. That's what I'm hearing. You abruptly ghosted him. Yeah. So this is just him wanting to be heard, I feel like. And if you give him 5 minutes of your time, I feel like it's going to be over. Okay. I hope that makes sense, Asta. Don't forget, if you're on here, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, give me a thumbs up, please, that you like the video. I appreciate it. It helps me progress my channel. Down below is northernlights.one, so you can get a private reading if you would like. Just follow the link and you'll find out how to do that. There's also a place for you to donate if you would like to donate to my channel at PayPal. All right. Thank you so much, honey. You're so welcome. Asta, I hope you hang in there hang in here till the end, because I will be giving Reiki, 5 minutes of Reiki at the end. So I hope you're here to be able to enjoy that. So let's see, Sharon, I think that's you next, hon. I think you were the next one in line. Sharon Q, absolutely. Now, do you have a question for me tonight, Sharon, or would you like a card? Just a card. Okay. You knew you were next. You were waiting, right? I hope you guys can stay till the end so you get to hear some of the Reiki, because I will be sending out healing energy to everyone that has COVID. We did talk a little bit about the president at the beginning, and everybody in the White House, but I'm sending it out to anyone who is. So it's important. The card that I've got for you is the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this knight isn't moving, which is interesting. He's wearing red, which is the root chakra, which is feeling very comfortable in the past, feeling very comfortable in your upbringing. You have a very strong upbringing is what I'm hearing. You see the volcano has red coming out. You see all the chakra colors of the orange and the yellow in the sky. He's all suited up with nowhere to go, is what I like to say about this Knight of Wands. He's ready to roll. He's ready to rumble. And yet he's standing still. He's not going anywhere. So I really kind of feel like you're on guard right at the moment, Sharon. I feel like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak, in some kind of a relationship or in some kind of a setting. I don't know if this is work or at home. There we go. I kind of found a place where there's not much light. But I feel like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm waiting for that volcano to erupt. It's like you're walking on eggshells where you are, and you're not moving anywhere. You're not moving out of the picture. You're not moving forward. You're not moving backwards. You're kind of just standing there. So I don't know if there's a situation that you do need to take a look at and you remove yourself from for your highest and best. But either way, right now, you're not doing that. So are you stuck? Are you feeling stuck, Sharon? Such a delay here. I removed myself. Good. Because I think that was really smart, because I kind of feel like you were always walking on eggshells or waiting for the other shoe to drop in this relationship. So it's good you removed yourself. Now it's actually forgiving and letting go, right? That's the next step. And then you'll be available to be open for someone new to come into your life. So that's the next step. If I pull another card on this relationship itself, I get the Page of Swords. So the truth. So you removed you from self and relationship because you were finally facing the truth, right? He's got his sword up as if he's ready for battle. He doesn't look like he's done with you. Not that he's going to do anything to hurt you. I don't mean it like that. I just mean I don't think he's accepting that the relationship is over. Does that make sense, Sharon Q? Well, he has someone new. Okay. But for some reason, he hasn't totally closed the door, or he hasn't feel like he's spoken his mind. I think you will hear from again. Okay. And I think it's better that you're not in this relationship. I think you'll move forward finally once you let go and you forgive him. I think that's a big step. And I understand that's going to take some time, but I feel like you'll finally get out of this rut where the horse is standing still and you're feeling stuck, if you can actually move away from the relationship and forgive him. Okay. Sometimes the forgiveness isn't about forgiving the other person. Maybe I want to move on. It's not about forgiving what they did to you. It's about forgiving just to be able to let go. So it's really more for you, the forgiveness. Okay. And that's an important thing to remember. So when we forgive someone, we're letting go of that tie that kind of upsets our heart, or that makes us think badly, or just isn't healthy for us. And I feel like that's what you need to do with him, is forgive and then be able to move on. I hope that helps, Sharon. I'm really glad that you moved out of that relationship. You're so welcome, hon. You're so welcome. Let's see who's next. Let's see. Cindy, Julie. Cindy. I'm just going backwards here. I think Queen is next. Julie. Did I pull for you, Julie? Yes, we did. So Queen, I am well. I hope you are well. You're so welcome, Sharon. Queen, leave comments below if you guys will have suggestions. May I get your insight, please, if I would live in New York? Not sure where you're getting drawn there. Okay, yeah, let's definitely pull a card on that. Why is Queen getting drawn to New York? This is a past life. I heard it very clearly from your angels. So I feel like you were, you lived there. I have to move this light. Excuse me one second. It's right in my eyes. And you can't see my eyes. Okay, that should be better. It should be a little higher so it's not right in my eyes here. Yeah, a little bit better. Not much, a little bit. It's hard. I don't usually turn it on during the day because I have so much light next to me with my French doors. But now it's on and it's bright. So let me do this a little bit here. See if that helps. A little bit. There we go. A little bit better. I'll slump right down to the table here. So it's a past life, Queen. So you were in New York during a past life is what I'm hearing very clearly from your angels. So I think you're being drawn there. I think there's someone you're supposed to meet there. Are you in a relationship now? Because I'm feeling that there's someone in New York and that's why you're so drawn. I feel like there's someone it's like a, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like a love relationship. It could be like a really strong friendship or someone that's like a soulmate that you're being drawn to. But I feel the draw, it's very strong. Not in a relationship. I feel like this is where you're supposed to end up. I'm going to pull a card, and the card I got is the World card, which is beautiful. This is the card that tells you everything you're thinking and doing and being is in your heart right now. This is like, look at the sprigs for the success wreath there. I mean, it's amazing. The World card is the best card. So this means you've gotten to where you want to go and you know where it is you want to go. And I think there you will meet somebody there. I think there's somebody that you knew from another life. And I think the pull is very strong for you to go there. So it wouldn't surprise me if you end up in, I'm hearing 3 to 6 months. So, maybe you make a decision to do that. Maybe you make a decision. I don't know if you can work, if you're working from home, but I feel like this is an important decision. It's a decision that could affect the rest of your life is what I'm hearing from the angels. So this could be like a soulmate or a life partner. And if the pull is that strong, you need to listen to that because that's your intuition. When the pull is that strong, that's your own gut. That's your own intuition telling you to come in a certain direction. And you really need to listen to that, Queen. Okay. I think that's important for you. So I'm hearing 3 to 6 months you'll be there, which is great. And I feel it really working out for you. So a lot of happiness there. And it's past life. It's somebody that you're going to just meet, you're going to see, or you're going to be introduced to. And it's going to be like, I've known this person forever. It's going to have that kind of a feeling to it. It's not even like you're going to be dating. It's going to be just talking. And before you know it, it's like Sleepless in Seattle when they're on the top of the Empire State Building. And he says, we have to go. And he suddenly takes her hand and they leave together. It's just understood that they're supposed to be together. And that's the kind of relationship I see. I would like to have something like that. And you've got the World card. So everything's going in your favor with this. Follow your gut. If your gut tells you and your gut's telling you when to go, definitely go. Okay? Bianca, you're next. And what do you have here? You says, may I have some insight regarding my relationship? Should I move on or will things get better? Okay, let's see, Bianca. Let's see if Queenie said, thank you for your insight. I don't know if you're going to marry this person. I don't know that marriage is on the plate right now, but I am hearing you have lessons to learn from each other is what I'm hearing from the angels. And it's important that you be together. I'm not sure of your age, hon, but I feel like there needs to be some connection, like a child connection. So I don't know if that makes sense for you. I'll just wait for you to answer before I move on. Are you still here, Queen? Ooh, not sure about the children connection. Okay. It could be that this other person has a child or you have children, but somehow the children are important. You don't have children. Okay. It could be that they have a child coming into the relationship already, that you're supposed to be a part of their life, that there's an importance there. But either way, I do see children around the two of you. I don't necessarily see marriage right at this moment, but you always have free will, and you guys both could end up getting married for sure. I wouldn't rule it out, okay? So let's see. I was just talking to. I wanted to finish up with Queen, though. I hope that helps, Queen. Bianca, may I have insight regarding my relationship? Should I move on or will things get better? Right off the bat, I'm hearing move on. So I feel like it's almost, it's a toxic relationship that you're involved in right now. You're so welcome, Queen. Good luck with it. Keep me posted. I know you'll come on here and keep me posted. I live vicariously through you guys, so keep me posted. So Bianca, I'm hearing, even before I pull a card, and I will pull a card, but I'm hearing right off the bat that this is a toxic relationship for you. This is not a relationship that's healthy. So I don't know if it's gotten to the point where this person is emotionally abusive, but I feel like it's not a happy union, and it's not one that is serving you any good at this point. Does that make sense, Bianca? Yes. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, hon. I know that you love this person, but I don't think they're going to change. I think they come in with a lot of baggage. They come in with a lot of trauma, a lot that you can't help. And you are a giver and you are a fixer and you want to do all those things is fix this person. But it's not going to help, unfortunately, is what I'm hearing. So I feel like it's going to take you a while. I don't think right now is a time when you're going to make a decision, but I want you just to be careful. And if it ever gets to the point where it does become abusive, that you do remove yourself. Okay. I want to know that you're safe. I think that's important. Okay. You're so welcome, hon. Know that there's a lot of love here from everybody for you. Okay. And you can come on here anytime to find out more about it. If you ever want to do a private reading, just contact me through Northern Lights down below, northernlights.one. We can look into all the angles of it for you. Does anybody else have anything did I miss anybody? I feel like I got everybody, but I want to make sure. I'm going to do some Reiki and leave you all with Reiki. I think I got everyone. I did. I'm so happy. That's great. Leave me some messages down below if there's things that you would like to see me do in the future. Okay. But in the meantime, I'm going to pull up my music for Reiki and give you some Reiki healing. I want you to imagine like the crown, your crown chakra opening like a flower and all this bright light coming down from the heavens into your body, kind of like smoke. When we go through this, I'll talk you through it, and it goes through all of your body. So your body is filled with this fog energy or all this white light energy, and it's cleansing and it's opening all your chakras to help keep you healthy. Okay. So let me find the music and we'll get started doing that. And if you have any questions after, make sure you ask me. I will come back on and make sure that you get all your questions answered. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hope everyone can hear that okay. Remember, we're opening our crown chakra, allowing the light to come in. It starts in our head and goes to our neck and our shoulders and our arms out to our fingertips, all the way down through our chest, our abdomen, our pelvis, down each leg. Almost like an electricity feeling coming out of our fingers and our toes, right? And just enjoy the Reiki music as I do some healing. Sending this healing to all of you on here, sending this healing to everyone who's suffering with COVID, family members who are suffering with the loss of loved ones, and those who are suffering with the illness, that we might find a way to help them. Okay. I want you all to hold on to that white light energy that's inside now, okay? Let it heal. Let it continue to heal. It'll help you sleep tonight. It'll help you heal and join all your chakras so they're talking to one another. And it was lovely having a chance to be live with you all tonight. And I hope to do it again. I will be traveling Thursday and Friday. So I may try to get on to do a reading on Thursday, but definitely Friday night I will. I'll be away from where I am right now for a few days until Tuesday, but I will come on. So look for me to come on. Listen to your notification button, okay? Thank you all for being here. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys and to answer your questions. And again, you can always contact me down below at northernlights.one if you would like a reading, or PayPal if you would like to donate to the channel. Thank you again. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.